Hi guys! So a lot of you know that I probably haven't made a video in like a while, and I just kind of want to talk to you guys. Where do I begin? After I had Hunter, which is my first son, I started getting breakouts of, well, not breakouts, flare-ups of psoriasis. I went to the doctor and I found out that I have psoriasis. And if any of you don't know what psoriasis is, it looks like a skin condition. You'll just get these scales everywhere, and they're just big old patches, and they look like sores, and it's just really disgusting. But what it really is it's an autoimmune disease, and your body is attacking itself and creating new skin cells, and they just pile up and pile up and pile up, and it just gets out of control. It is hereditary, and I know that mine personally is hereditary. My mom has psoriasis and hers is really bad, so I'm really lucky that it's not as bad as, you know, hers or anything. But it doesn't make you feel any better about yourself. I kind of have a hard time with it, and I really I can definitely say that, you know, I'm one of the luckier people. Right now it's starting to get really bad again, and I think that it's because I have went back to my old ways of eating, which is kind of why I wanted to make this video. I feel like if I make these videos that maybe I will be more accountable myself for the way that I eat. You know how some people write down like a food journal or something? I feel like I need something that I can look at every single day and be like, you know, you need to keep doing this, because, you know, it can get really bad. Like at one point, I'll insert a video, my legs got so bad, and it's just because I'm eating all these, you know, it's not like a standard American diet, like the whole way that I've been raised my whole entire life, you know, eating. And it's not necessarily like, it's not the carbs and stuff like that, it's not that, but it is like the gluten makes your skin go, like psoriasis, flare up like crazy. And I've only noticed that by eliminating gluten and then introducing it back in. Sugar, processed foods, anything that's not natural. Yeah. And it just sucks because you've been raised to eat this way your entire life. Like from the moment you're born, you know, whatever your parents say, that's what you eat. And I come from, you know, my mom was born in Arkansas, so we have lots of like southern food, fried food, you know, stuff that's not necessarily good for you, but it's hard to change your way of eating when you've ate a certain way so long. So my mom had told me about, this is a while ago, about, you know, she cuts out her carbs and stuff and everything. And it helps, it does, it helps her skin gets a little bit better, but she had to take medicine for it. And I don't want to get to that point of taking medicine. But I have found that if I eat a vegan diet, plant-based diet, I won't call myself vegan because my reasoning is for my health first and foremost, and some would say that that makes me plant-based, not vegan. So but I started doing that not too long ago. I started eating vegan, and my skin cleared like completely up. It was crazy. Like I noticed like in a week that my skin was just getting so much better and so much better. First I started cutting out like carbs and stuff like that because I thought it was bread. But then I started cutting out like all animal products and introducing like carbs back in, like gluten-free, you know, like rice and stuff like that. And I noticed that my skin does so much better on a vegan diet. And it might be because you're so, you know, aware of what you're eating. Like you don't eat any dairy, any eggs, stuff like that. I noticed what really makes my skin flare up is gluten for one, dairy. Dairy is so horrible. And why wouldn't it be, you know? Dairy and milk is meant to feed a baby cow. Like, I'm not a baby cow. I don't need dairy, but it's just so addicting. And if you've been raised that way your whole entire life, sometimes it's hard to change your ways. And also, when other people around you don't eat that way too, it makes things really hard. I feel like I like succumb to peer pressure so easily, and I don't need to. I was doing really good before we just went to Disney World, and there's like nothing to eat there that's vegan and stuff, and I was just getting so sick. And so I think I had the flu while we were there anyways, because the whole time on the airplane I was just throwing up, and so that went out the window. But I really want to try and get back on this, because honestly, being or having a vegan diet is what makes my skin and myself feel the best that it possibly can. Because when you don't feel good about yourself, honestly, like, I don't even want to get ready. Like, it just makes me feel like so disgusting and so blah. Like, people look at you and they're like, what's that on your skin? And you're like, I'm not contagious, you know? So it just makes things hard. But I am going to start back doing, you know, a vegan diet, because I noticed that when I completely eliminate all dairy, all eggs — I don't really eat eggs anyways, I don't really like eggs, I don't really like milk either, but cheese is like a really hard one for me, and I eliminate meat, I just feel so much better, and my skin gets so much better, like in a matter of seconds. And I know, like, most people would be like, well, then it's pretty self-explanatory, like, just stay on a vegan diet. But it's hard when everyone around you does not do that. Everyone around you constantly criticizing you, saying, oh, you're not getting enough nutrients, you're not getting enough energy, you're not getting enough protein. And it just makes you feel down about yourself. Like, you're already feeling like here, and it just makes you go down to like here. And so I kind of just wanted to make this video so I can start living for me and not living for everybody else. I find that if I truly focus on myself and my health, then everyone around me, I can start making other people like happy. And not only for me, but for my kids. I want to start feeling better for my kids, because there's some days that I literally don't want to do anything. I feel so tired, and like, I already have like arthritis, and I know it's from the psoriasis, but like when it gets cold outside like today, like, I don't want to do anything because my back hurts, my knee hurts, you know. So I just want to start focusing on my health, and I hope that you guys will join me on this journey and see where it takes me. I have done the vegan thing before and it works really well, so I think I'm going to continue doing that, and I would just appreciate all of the love and support that you guys can give me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.